Hey guys, it's me, Dubstep PewDiePie, as some of you like to call me in the comments. Actually, a lot of you like to call me that in the comments. I get it, I understand why. I know I deserve and have the potential of 100 million subscribers. I know. I appreciate you guys think the same as me. But anyways, this video is not about that. This video is about me showing you my top 5 favorite dubstep tracks of this month. Okay, let me quickly explain what this is about. Some of you might already know, but some of you don't, so let me just give you a little bit of information. Okay. So every month there are like 20 to 30 uploads on DubstepGutter, and I decided that every month at the end of the month, I'm going to show you my top 5 favorite. Out of those 20 to 30 uploads, I'm going to show you what my top favorites are. I think it's a very nice way to interact with you guys, to build a more stronger dubstep community. And it's not me who had this idea, it was actually you guys. You guys said in the comments that I should bring back the top 5 dubstep series that I used to make on my personal channel. And I thought, you know what, that's actually a great idea. You guys, smart. Okay. So here it is. Once every month, I'm going to make a video like this where I show you guys my top 5 favorite dubstep tracks of this month from DubstepGutter. This is going to be a fun ride, so no more talking. Let's get right into it. So track number 5, it's from Psognar and it's called Sabotage. Let's first listen to it and then let's talk about it.
And turn me cold as winter snow, winter snow, winter snow. I'll freeze the breath right in you before we descend to madness. You'll reap what you sow. They won't fall for your sabotage.
As I said before, I really like Psognar's voice and I think it goes really well with dubstep. And so far, so good. The intro is muy caliente.
They won't fall for your sabotage.
First part of the drop, it's a little bit repetitive, and a lot of you have been saying that, and I get it, I understand. But the thing with dubstep is that it usually is repetitive. And there's also a subconscious thing in our brain that makes us like repetitive things. That's why, for example, rhythm is very popular. It's because it's very repetitive, okay? So we actually subconsciously like repetitive stuff, but I do get why you guys don't necessarily like the first part of the drop that much. But the thing is, there's a second part of the first drop that has a pluck melody in the background, and I think that actually goes really nice with the track and it makes it more, you know, it adds a little bit of deliciousness to it. So let's listen to it. Okay, so overall, I like it. Okay, I like the track. Even the first part of the drop, which some of you think is very repetitive and empty, I think the intro is compensating for the first part of the drop, and then where that plug melody goes into the second part of the drop, I think it's great. Next one, it's from Dirty Snatcha and Matt Doe, and it's called Crashing. What I think and what I like about this type of dubstep is that it's very easy to listen to. It's very easy to show someone that doesn't listen to dubstep this track and they will pretty much like it. Because if you show rhythm to someone that never listened to dubstep, there's a high chance of them not liking it. But a track like this is very possible for them to like it. It's pretty much old school dubstep produced in 2020 and it goes like juicy. Number 3 is from Who Came After and it's called The Kid That Know How. Wait. It's a very long title. Okay. Number 3 is from Who Came After and it's called The Kid. God damn it. Come on, Gutter. You can do this. Your only 2 neurons left can do this. Number 3 is from Who Came After and it's called The Kid That Could Fly But Didn't Know How. Yes! Okay, so the intro is very different from the drop, but at the same time, they go well very nicely. I think this is pretty much kind of like a future-based dubstep, somewhere around there. It's very unique nonetheless, and the intro is as weeboo as it gets, okay? It has that pitched up vocal, and I don't know, it's pretty weeboo-ish. It could be weird for some, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
The drop has beautiful sound design, and overall I think it's a very unique track and very underrated, and I would love to hear more tracks like this. Okay, before I get to number 2, I just want to say that this list is not based only from a sound production point of view, but it's mostly based on what I personally like and what my dumb brain likes at the moment, so don't get too triggered about my list. Just have fun and enjoy. Number 2 is from iFeature and it's called Over You.
And I'm over you. I'm over you. I'm over
I really like the vocals from the intro, and I do think they go pretty well with the melody, and then it switches up to the build-up, and I think the build-up has also pretty nice vocals. I think they're pretty much from Splice or something like that, but I really like them. And then the drop comes, and it's much heavier than the build-up and the intro, and it has that scream before the drop, and I think that's pretty cool. And I also think the drop has a very nice flow to it, like woo 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 woo. Number 1 is from The Brig and it's called Stand Up. This track I think is very unique. I could say it's like a melodic rhythm, but it's not really rhythm. It's just a very unique and new track. Intro sounds like Coyote Kiss's Acid Wolfpack, and not the melody itself, but like the way it's made and the way it sounds. And then the drop comes, and it's so different from other dubstep tracks. It's weird and interesting, and at first I wasn't sure about it, but then I give it a second listen, a third listen, and then I fell in love with it, and I really like it. And I think if you don't like the track, you should give another listen to it. Try to enjoy it, close your eyes, imagine yourself you're in space, and it's a very nice track. What I like about it is that it has this melody input into the drop, like the melody itself is the drop and the melody itself is also heavy. It's very interesting. And that's pretty much it. My name Gutter. Those were my top 5 favorite dubstep month. Now, I'm very curious what your top 5 dubstep tracks of this month are. So leave a comment down below with your favorite 5 dubstep tracks of this month or the past 2-3 months. The reason why in this video it was from the past 2-3 months is because it's the first video, but next video is going to be from the next month only. So yeah, comment down below your favorite top 5 dubstep track, and that's pretty much it. My name Gutter. Subscribe, like. If you want to see more of this, you can go into the description. There's a link to my personal channel. Subscribe, like, whatever. Peace out.